Alright, we're here at SEMA. My first goal for the day is to find Scott from Koenig. Awesome dude. I wanted to meet up with him and hang out with him. I went by their booth. He's not here, so I don't know. We're going to meander around and see what we can find. Might try to ride with Chelsea later on today. It's another goal in the Mustang Ford out front stuff, so see what happens. Alright, I can't find Scott, but we are going to stop by the Nitto booth before I leave this hall and head to Central Hall. SEMA is so packed this year. I swear I've never seen it this packed. The Nitto booth always has good stuff though. These are really nice Datsun. I like the retro seats. I don't know if you guys can see that. C3, like performance C3. It's really nice. Adventure-mobile. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. You guys already know Fred would love this. I mean, I love it. That's so cool. Okay, we're getting out of this madhouse. I can't do this. There's so many people here this year. Coverage is going to be terrible. I apologize. So on the topic of crazy booths, there's like a whole meeting area up there in like a building. And they literally had to build this. Like, this isn't here. They built this just for the show for 1 week. Check this out. It's a C30, an old C30 chassis with like a full camper on it. Super clean. Bench seating, sound system. You know, the old built beer cans up there. It's like a log cabin. It's clever. Sick. I love these 356s. I'll have one day. This is really nice. I want to say nice. I mean, I kind of try to find all the POSs that are sick because I think it's cool and clever. Look at how nice the interior is. I like this patina. Oh my god, a Mark 1 with an LS. It looks so unassuming from the outside, besides the big rear tires. This is rad. Still got like original torn interior. The General Mayhem. All the roadkill fans are geeking out. The person who welded this very exciting part of my Miata that I can't tell you guys about yet, that's kind of giving it away. No, they're not going to know. You know, I don't think they'll figure it out. No. He's going to teach me how to Tig Weld, which is super exciting. Like, I'm so stoked on this. This is so convenient, because when I get back, I'm going to start learning, but I get lessons now. Thank you, high five. Awesome. High five, because I'm stoked on this. This is like the best thing that could happen at SEMA.
So, sharp tungsten always. If you touch it, you got to change it, sharpen it again. So you want to start less than an 1/8 inch off the plate, and I'm going to have you just practice holding that and just go.
Just keeping the arc tight.
Yeah, use that edge as a guide, so that way you're going along that edge. A lot of the times when people just immediately try welding, TIG welding this, they'll go straight, they'll go towards
the blaze or dipping the tungsten in,
and then, or they'll go up, and then they end up adding more and more and more, and they end up blasting the whole plate, and it's like 300 degrees.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
That's the first thing I'm gonna have you do is just go right here.
Try to hold it tight.
And just trying to hold that distance. Don't go up and down. Don't drag off the plate. Don't dip that tungsten. You're good.
Okay. Don't dip the tungsten.
The whole thing or close up or what?
Just whatever.
You can practice trying to feed it if you like. It's not that hard. I used to watch TV and do that, and I got
like a piece of
good.
rod.
Yeah, I got good at it in like a week. So you leave about 4 inches, enough that it's not wobbling all over the place. And so you're gonna make that puddle that you got, and once you kind of saw the liquid puddles, start dipping, and you're gonna wanna dab about like this pattern, kind of dab, dab, dab. You don't want to be like 1,000, 2,000. You want to be a little. You want to, yeah, some people, they dab really fast. They'll dab really fast, and it keeps that puddle agitated to keep going.
Right.
So, dab however you feel, because the more you dab, the more alloys you're putting into this, and meaning that, if you're starting to overheat your weld, you can start adding more rod. It's going to cool down the weld puddle.
Right.
So,
more material there.
it's kind of a feel. You get your sweet spot, and you kind of get on your rhythm. That's it.
Try to run with it.
Just don't, like he was joking about, don't put your rod onto this. You're going to get a nice shock.
Yeah.
And then your tungsten's gonna be trashed.
What if I can record through the thing and it looks better? Let's see.
Dab, 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 dab. There we go.
That was bad. That was real bad.
That really is not bad.
That was bad.
Like Taylor Welds.
Taylor Welds. Those are Taylor Welds. Is that what you said, Alberto?
The only thing that that I noticed, that you probably noticed too, is when you didn't pull your rod back enough, it started to ball up on the end.
Yes.
And then eventually that just blobs on. So you can have a perfect weld and it does that one time, and you're like, oh, that one spot.
Right.
So you kind of got to pull back just a little bit. You don't have to pull back an inch, but just enough that it doesn't do it. Yeah.
To not overheat this and make it melt.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
Let's try one more time. It was because you were really close to the edge. See how hot it got? That's what I was talking about. If you want, let's try and weld one of these two joints. It might not look like that when you're done. So let's try it. Let me weight it from the back.
Yeah, I got too close. My hand was like.
So with that one, maybe don't choke up on it so much, because then you end up putting your knuckle into the weld. Come back over here, and I like to rest my fingers, and then I can just go like this. Because before you were kind of like that, now that you're in this joint, you got to reposition. Okay. So kind of get in there like that, and it's going to be the same thing. Awesome. Go for it.
Don't show that one, Alberto.
You want to watch me do it one time?
Yeah.
And then you can kind of get into
That
it.
way you can show how it was before and how it was then.
After that.
So you did dip the tungsten. It's trashed.
Oh no.
It's fine. We have many more. A fuse tack like this. That's when I'm gonna like that. Then start dabbing the rod. I wasn't gonna do a pulse because I'm showing you how to do it.
Messed that one up too. I didn't dip it, but
Oh, you're good. It's not that bad. but you actually fused it this time.
I
That's
need to
not
go
gonna
faster.
break. That would just break right in half. You want to go fast, but you also want to have the right temperature that you're allowed to go fast, and still add the correct amount of rod. It's a lot of different factors to kind of put in at once, and it's kind of hard.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tungsten's fine.
Stop dipping.
Tungsten's fine. I don't dip. Who dips?
You did.
Go back off all the way.
Just like a fusion joint.
So it's definitely dimes, you can see, but it's definitely not as strong because you're not adding any extra alloys,
Right.
and it's just a fuse, so it's a thin weld.
try that.
But if you want to just try the fuse,
Hold on, can I try the rod? Well, I'll try
Yeah.
the fuse. I'll try the fuse.
try the fuse pulse. What I was going to get at is if you get good at that, then try and do it adding the rod when you're on your upstroke. There you go.
Look at that one, Alberto.
Barely have enough light, but it looks good.
See, he's got some color into it. You can actually see the defined.
There you go.
This
See,
is-
now people can see the before and then.
You're right. I'm just
There's
embarrassed.
some
I was
progress
embarrassed.
going there.
So now try to.
So when you're when you're getting into it, add that rod. If you're not into it all the way yet and you start to add it, you're gonna get that ball and it's gonna be cold. So let's try it.
So and where, like when I'm on here, where do I want to dip the tungsten right into the puddle?
Right into
kind
the
of
puddle.
Lift this up a little bit so I don't hit the.
You don't have to,
tungsten.
but if you
it's
kind of
tight.
feel like it's getting a tight situation, you can kind of lift it up.
Okay.
Remember, if you lift it up, it's gonna make the arc wider.
Yeah, and then you're gonna keep it clean. Big boost, no.
He says that my camera is big, but this whole thing is really big. You got a big microphone, a big leg, big lens.
See how it's still glowing? Should have held it a little bit more,
yeah,
but
it was getting
look
hot.
at that weld.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere,
There you go.
dude. It would have taken me days to
Yeah.
get this far at home.
Trust me, I learned how
Without your
to
help.
I learned how to tick by myself, Instagram,
Taylor,
YouTube.
never lift.
Never lift.
Yeah.
So should I try to do one without pulsing?
Honestly, the pulse, I love to pulse.
Okay.
People may say it's wrong, but
Depends how
it's a good.
comfortable you can. It's how uniform. If you pulse it right, you can be dab, and make the stacks evenly. If you know how to control the speed, you can have perfect dabs by moving it. But it's really hard because you have to really hold like your hand perfectly at the right speed. Now you're gonna have bigger, smaller, weird. And it's like
right. It's not terrible. It's not terrible for my first time. Well, I made progress.
Definitely.
I did something. Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. Like I have a concept now.
You have your basics. Yeah, you have your basics. You only get better, hanging out in your garage by yourself welding.
Just practicing. Alright, Big Boost is giving it a shot here. We're using the Lincoln Aspect 375. It's got a water cooled torch and stuff. Look, it's me. I'm signing autographs. See? See me signing autographs? Oh wait, that's not me.
who these?
Look at all the Chevy crate stuff. people everywhere. Trying to walk anywhere is
No way.
a challenge.
Come on. Yeah. Okay. Something. I'll be right there.
It's like driving in rush hour traffic on foot.
Probably.
All right, so I'm with Chelsea. We're riding along this. What is this? Basically a stock Mustang? Or is
It's
it
a RTR Spec 5.
RTR Spec 5
So
with
it's
wide body.
Yeah, I got a wide body.
come
Couple
with
little
that?
things to the motor.
Does it come with the wide body?
Yeah, you can get it with the wide
Oh,
body.
tight.
It's about 460 horsepower.
Is it enough? I think it's
It's
enough.
plenty. We're running like low 20s in the rear tires.
Chelsea always has to grip everything up he drives, no matter how.
You'll feel
You could
it's
have
not
like
grippy.
you could have an NA Miata and be running like 8 PSI in the rear tires.
You'll feel it though. It's not grippy.
No, it's just this slicky.
It's really
movement.
slick. I mean, it's good. Like it's got good grip, but just confident grip.
Yeah, I feel you.
Here we
We're gonna ride
go.
with Vaughn. Tandems.
Hell yeah, that was awesome. Glad you got to come out, dude.
Yeah, dude, thank you.
Yeah, no
Thanks for
problem.
hooking it up.
It's got pretty good grip.
Dude, it rips.
But it's got no
way better
problem.
than last year when I rode. You set it
yeah.
up nice.
That's because you got a good driver this time.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Peace out, buddy. I'll see you later. I think this is probably my favorite build here. Two giant turbos. Those are like 45s, 4088s maybe. 24 valve Cummins. The inside, it like looks all rusty still, but you can see it has the dimpled inner door skins. Obviously race seats, roll cage that goes all the way into the chassis. Giant rear mounted radiator stack, which is hilarious. It's got proper suspension on it. It's got a winner's quick change rear. It's solid axle, but it's got coilovers and a 4-link. Like this thing probably drives pretty well, and I would assume it's pretty fast. I'm a huge sucker for this setup. Dope F-150 towing this aluminum trailer with a Mustang behind it. all with wheels that I don't like, but all with wheels. What else is here?
Not hearing it. Not hearing it.
Convertible,
No.
don't like that.
It's before the Edsel, before the Eleanor.
Don't like the wheels of this thing, is sick. There's so much good stuff here. I've barely scratched the surface of like what's here. Showing you guys, it's really difficult though with a lot of people. It's died down enough.
You're welcome. Yes, it was.
It's really nice.
This is really cool. The lug nuts are almost touching the fender. So clean. I'd love to see them actually tow with this. This is the new ZL1, I think. Yeah, I did the Nürburgring in 716, which is wild for an American car. I guess this was the actual one that did it because it's got race seats and a 4-point roll bar. I would drive one of these 10 out of 10. Would drive. Very nice. I like these like factory Chevy Performance drag cars. Like that looks sick as hell. And then a road course car again. That's cool. Chevy Performance has their own line of Weld racing wheels, headers. Something I gotta give Chevy is they have like this entire line of performance products, so you can like pop up your car to kind of what it should have come with factory, but they have to keep it tame for factory. But you can buy it directly from the manufacturer, not like some aftermarket, so you know the correct R&D has gone into it. I don't know, I think that's cool. I'm not becoming a Chevy fanboy just because of my car. Trust me. Okay, one of the coolest cars of the show for me. Again, one of those like ratty exteriors, but super clean, well done inside. It's got dual batteries, like uranium fuel stuff, fuel safe tank. Interior is classic, vintage. It's got these like awesome bucket seats. Chrome roll bar. Like how much more gangster does it get than a chrome roll bar? American Tack, check that out. Old school 3-spoke steering wheel, and then twin turbo, old school Hemi. Like that's a old Hemi.
Nice Tig Weld.
I want to learn how to do the whole pie cut. Not pointless. I'm not quite sure if it runs. I don't see any fuel rails, fuel injectors, anything of the sort. Derek Stratton's car got a new livery. I like it. I'm digging it. I really like the white and the red. This car is dope. Aspirations. Alright, that is going to be the end of today and the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really film exactly what I wanted to film or how I wanted to film it or whatever, but I had fun. I learned how to Tig Weld, kind of. Got the concept down. It'll help me a lot when I'm practicing on my own. And I got to ride with Chelsea, which is always fun because Chelsea's a homie. And it's cool, they still the homie to this day, even though he's doing big things. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I will see you next time. More SEMA, maybe, or side by side, I don't know.